hours. I couldn't sleep, you know.
Yeah, got off about 4, I think. You look wretched.
Yeah, well, don't look so good yourself.
Cheers.
I've just been trying to remember, you know, something, anything. It's just all a blank after the bistro, and even that, I can only remember bits of that.
Where'd you put your clothes?
Oh, clothes in the bathroom. I think Nick threw me out, or he helped me out. I don't remember. But I do remember I had a set to with my dad, but again, I think that might have been before.
Look, you're just thinking too hard. You're trying too hard. You got to just think about something else,
well,
all right?
OK, well, maybe I'll think about how I'm going to lose me son to Leanne. Or how I'm going to lose him anyway if I end up in jail. How about if I think about that? Eh? Is that OK? Or
I'm
maybe
just
if
trying
I think...
to help.
Well, it's not helping me, OK? Really, it's not. What are you doing?
I'm washing your clothes.
Why?
Because they've got blood on them. Stay.
You think I did it, don't you? You think that I
Don't be
killed Frank.
ridiculous.
Well, you said as much yesterday.
Look, all I meant was, can you prove you didn't? Peter, you were drunk. You went for Frank in the factory. You disappeared.
So, in other words, you do think I killed him?
No, I don't, but the police might. Now, do you want me to wash this or not, Peter? Because I can always leave it lying around for when they come calling. Hi.
Hiya.
Hello. What time's your train?
Not till tonight.
I wish you'd have let me take you out for lunch. You know, a proper farewell meal.
You treated me to a meal the other night. I don't want you having to fork out for me again.
Will you stop that? What's the point of having a few bob if you can't spend it on your friends?
You can spend it on yourself.
Oh, yeah, loads of fun eating out on my own.
Oh, I never could win an argument with you.
No, but you put up a good fight. I shall miss that. Our little skirmishes.
Me too.
Hey, have you heard Dennis's good news? He's got a job in Birmingham.
What, you're leaving us then?
Yes, I am. Off to pastures new. Can't wait.
Right, well, I'll get back to the cabin. I'll see you later.
Brilliant, that, Dennis. What's the job?
Oh, it's just in a DIY shop. But you've got to grab your chances while you can, especially at my age.
Oh, that's fantastic, that, isn't it, Roy?
Yes, well done. I wish you the best of luck.
You must be over the moon.
Yes, I am. It'll be good to have something to focus on, you know. It'd be nice to have a change of scene, you know. New town, new people, new life.
So, how come you're not happy, then?
Your men have just told me that I'm still not allowed in the factory.
Sorry, they should be done by the end of the day, but...
It meant such a lot to Frank, that place. I want to look after it for him. It's all I've got left, you see.
I promise we'll be out of there as soon as we can.
Are you anywhere near arresting anybody?
Well, it's early days yet.
Well, I think it should be obvious who'd done it. Carla Connor.
Well, we have to look into everything. Don't want to go arresting the wrong person now, do we?
Excuse me, have you spoken to Peter Barlow yet? Remember, I told you about him making threats against Frank in the bistro that night.
Was he?
Yes. We're looking into it, thank you.
He threatened Frank when he came with Carla as well. I'm sure he was drunk. He was certainly very aggressive.
Don't worry, we'll be questioning everybody. Now, the best thing that you can do is go home and get some rest.
I don't think I'll ever be able to rest again.
DC Grant, please.
I suppose I just feel like it's home here. Yeah, when I first came back, people were so kind. Sophie Webster and Roy and Emily. Or maybe Norris wasn't quite so welcoming.
Hey, Norris wouldn't welcome a sunny day.
Still, I'd even miss him and all this chuntering. But most of all, I miss Rita. She's a wonderful woman.
So why are you going, then?
Because I can't keep living off her. It isn't fair. Look, I tried to get a job around here, but there's just nothing going. And I only got this because a mate of mine did me a favour.
You told Rita how you feel?
No, and I'm not going to. I don't want her worrying about me.
Dennis.
Look, I'll be fine, but most importantly, Rita will have her freedom back. Now, promise me you won't say a word to her.
Okay.
Promise.
I promise. You look better.
Yeah, well, I don't feel it.
Hello?
DC Grant, Weatherfield Police. Is Peter Barlow in?
Yeah, sure, come up.
No, wait, look, I'm not sure I can handle this.
Yes, of course you can. You just stick to what I told them, OK? You were here with me all night.
But they'll know I'm lying.
No, they won't. Listen, stop acting like you're guilty, because you're not.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do, Peter. You're a good person. You did not kill him. OK? Hi.
Hi. Peter Barlow?
Yeah.
DC Grant. I'd like to ask you a few questions in relation to the death of Frank Foster.
Yeah, sure. Do you want a seat?
At the station, if you don't mind.
Oh, it's a bit formal, isn't it?
We've just had the post-mortem results through. It's now officially a murder investigation. So, yeah, everything's more formal now.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you, Tina. Hi, Rita.
Hello, love. Vodka and tonic, love, please. In fact, make it a double.
Oh, celebrating.
I suppose, yeah. Dennis has got a job. He's moving to Birmingham.
Oh, Matt, good for him. That's wonderful news. And means you can get your flat back now, eh?
Oh.
Rita. Here, come on, love. Here, I'll get this. Come on. Sit down. Sit down. Come on.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what got into me.
Well, you have been living together for quite a while now, though, haven't you?
Just under a year. Truth is, he's become more than just a friend.
Oh, really?
No, I didn't mean it like that, Audrey. He's become part of my life. And I had hoped he felt the same.
Oh, Peter. Well, have you told him this? No, well, you should.
What, the risk making a fool of myself?
I know it's hard. I mean, when you're young, you bounce back from rejection, but at our age, you tend to stay flat on your back.
Exactly.
Still, if you don't say how you feel, then you could be letting a wonderful chance slip by.
Well, I'll never know now, because there's no way I'm going to spoil his big moment. He's a proud man, and getting this job meant such a lot to him. So just stop being a silly old woman and just be pleased for him.
Old, you. Not so long as I'm doing your hair, lady. Come on.
I was at home most of the day. I didn't open the bookies because, you know, I didn't feel too good.
You went to the factory later with Mrs. Connor?
Yeah, to support her.
Witnesses claim you were drunk.
That's not true. I wasn't. It's like I say, I didn't feel too well.
You were well enough to attack Frank Foster, though.
I didn't attack him.
You had to be stopped from attacking him.
Yeah, all right. I was angry, OK? You know, he stitched me girlfriend up. I mean, wouldn't you be angry? Come on.
You've a record for assault, haven't you?
Well, what's that got to do with anything?
In fact, for the assault of Frank Foster.
OK, we had history, and I hated the bloke, right? But I didn't kill him.
Oh, flipping heck. You leave a skipper and everyone treats you like a litter bin. Look at this, eh? Load of bags, an old tyre. None of it's ours. Unless, owns it in the whiskey. Looks like blood, that. It goes into the recycling bin. That's because people are too lazy.
That's certain, unless it belongs in the hands of the police.
Eh?
Well, as you say, that does look like blood. And there has been a murder.
Guess what? It's your lucky night.
Yeah? Good. I'll make sure I'm home early.
What?
Yeah, from the ABM meeting.
It's my night off and I've managed to get a babysitter. Can't the business meeting do without you just this once?
Babe, it's important.
And I'm not.
No, of course you are. Come here. Zanny, why don't you come with me?
Because that's not my idea of a fun night out.
Babe, yeah, hold on, hang on. I've got to get this, okay? Hello? Yeah.
That pavement must be gleaming by now.
Did you want something?
just thought I'd say hello.
Oh, well, go on then. What's happening?
Excuse me. I've got something that might interest you.
Oh, yeah? What's that, then?
Well, it's a broken whiskey bottle, and it seems to have blood on it.
OK. Let's have a look, then. Victor?
Broken whiskey bottle. Who's the first person who springs to mind?
Peter Barlow.
Precisely.
Gail, message from Nick.
Yeah?
Where the hell are you? His words, not mine.
We'll reconvene later.
Eileen! Do you want a brew?
Yeah. Can I have one as well, please?
Just said I'm going to make you one, OK? Hello. Hi, John, how are you? Hello. John. Hello. Yeah, sorry, John, you were breaking up.
How do I turn this off? I can't switch it off.
I can't, mate. No, I'd love to, but, OK.
What's going on? What's happened?
Just scolded herself.
We need the doctor.
No, it's just like kettle having boiled, thank goodness. It's OK, it's OK.
With you in a minute, my love. Oh, it's you.
I come bearing gifts.
What for?
Well, a little thank you for leaping to my defense yesterday.
She didn't have to buy me anything.
Yeah, I wanted to.
Thank you. Louis?
What?
Well, a box of chocolates maybe, but really, I can't accept this.
Why not? Don't you like it?
Yeah, I love it, but you can't afford it.
Well, as a matter of fact, it was reduced. Oh, now, look. You made me feel like a cheapskate.
Well, I'm sorry.
No more arguing. Hey, let me. There we go.
Yeah, thank you. It's absolutely lovely.
My lips are sealed.
And where did you go that night?
Nick's Bistro, top of Coronation Street. It was a neighbour's birthday bash, so...
So you were feeling better by then, I take it?
Yeah.
What time was this?
I can't remember. I mean, you don't check your watch every 5 minutes, do you?
Roughly.
Roughly, 8 or 9, I can't remember.
Because you were drunk?
No.
And the neighbours reckon you were?
OK, maybe I'd had a few. I mean, after all, it was a birthday bash. It's not a crime, that is it?
They also reckon that you were sounding off about Frank Foster. Again, threatening to kill him. That's twice in one day.
Well, you say all sorts when you've had a few, don't you? I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna do it.
What time did you leave the bistro?
I can't remember. Why don't you ask Nick? He'll know.
Oh, don't worry. We already have. Angry and drunk. It's not a good combination, eh? So where did you go after the bistro?
I went home. I stayed there all night.
Can I have a word?
So this is it, then?
Yep. Suppose so. I'm not very good at goodbyes.
Neither am I. Anyway, it's not as if we're never going to see each other again, is it? I mean, once you find yourself a flat, I expect to be invited over.
Oh, of course you will. Don't you worry.
Come in.
I'd best get that taxi. Take care of yourself.
You?
You realise you're putting money in the enemy's pocket, don't you?
I'll go and drink somewhere else.
I'm not complaining.
What?
Nothing. What can I get you?
I'll have a glass of dry white wine, please. Any'll do, just make it a large.
Coming right up and Shall I be expecting anyone else? You know, Stella, Sean, any other Rover staff?
Mate, just get the lady a drink, will you? I'll pay for it.
Oh, thank you.
Dev not with you?
Nope. He's got more exciting things to do, apparently, like going to a meeting.
Oh, well, more fool him. So, where you off to?
Here?
Boring.
Well, it's more fun than sitting in front of the telly.
Yeah, if it's fun you're after, I'm your man.
Oh?
Think chips.
Well, if your idea of fun is going to a chip shop...
Not them kind of chips. Casino chips.
Blimey. A casino? Never been to one of them. Don't you need loads of money?
Well, you don't go in with loads. You come out with loads. So what do you think? You up for it?
Well, have a fiver burning a hole in the bottom of my purse, so why not?
Good ching.
Do you know, your office is as bad as your bedroom used to be. Stuff everywhere. It's impossible to clean.
You haven't taken any money from the till, have you?
No, of course not.
It's 50 quid missing.
You sure?
Yeah, I took a 50 off a customer, put it under the 20s, now it's gone.
Yeah, well, you know who's responsible for that, don't you?
No, who?
Lewis. Oh, come on. Don't you think it's a bit of a coincidence, money going missing the minute you give him a job here?
So I might have found a crucial bit of evidence.
Oh, Roy has.
Yeah, but it was found in my skip, and it was me who drew his attention to it. Well impressed the coppers.
All right, OK, well, maybe you should be one of those, special constables.
What, you reckon?
No.
So where's the telly? Tyrone said you got a big telly.
Well, we did until Stella saw it, and it was either the TV that went or a cow, so...
Well, crunch on it, love, please. I know. Twice in one day.
Hey, I'm not saying out.
Thanks, love. Just feel like I need cheering up.
Dennis.
I can't believe how selfish I'm being. I should be made up for him, shouldn't I? I mean, getting this job, it's all he's ever wanted.
No, it's not. Look, he made me promise not to tell you, but...
Tell me what?
He's only going because he thinks he shouldn't be living off you. He doesn't want to go at all.
He told you that?
Mm-hmm. So if I were you, I'd go home and I'd put him straight.
It's too late, love.
What?
He's already gone.
No. Oh, Rita, I'm so sorry. I wish I would have told you sooner now.
No, don't blame yourself. You were only doing what he asked.
Let me get you that drink.
No. No, you're all right. I think I'll just go home.
Rita?
Dennis? What's wrong? Did you miss your taxi?
How would you feel if I changed my mind?
Relieved, of course.
You would?
Well, I never wanted you to go in the first place. So what changed your mind?
The thought of you not being in my life anymore. I'll try and find a job, though, and I'll move out as soon as I have.
You'll do nothing of the sort. I like having you with me. Unless you don't like being there.
Of course I do. Oh, I love it. And I love...
Go on. Say it.
I love you and all.
Good. 'Cause I love you too, you silly old fool.
Really?
Well, I thought you'd have guessed that ages ago. Oh, man, honestly.
Yeah, well, it still doesn't alter the fact that I'm not going to carry on sponging off
Then
you.
make an honest woman of me. Well, I am allowed. It is leap year.
Oh, there's nothing I'd like more. But what can I offer you?
Yourself. And that's all I want.
I'd go down on one knee, except I don't think I could get up again.
Don't. Oh, I don't want hearts and roses, Dennis. Just a simple question will do.
Rita. Rita Sullivan. Will you make me the happiest man in the world? And marry me?
Yes, Dennis. I will.
Where have you been? I've been here for hours, man.
Can I have your wallet, please?
What? Why?
If you don't mind.
Do you know what? As soon as I get out of here, I'm going to make a complaint about this. It's not on keeping me this long.
None of your cards is missing, then?
What? No. Why?
So, you left the bistro.
Oh, come on, not this again.
Which, according to witnesses, was about 10:30, and you went straight home and you stayed there. Is that correct?
How many more times? Yes, yes.
So how come your credit card was used to buy a bottle of whiskey from an off-licence at 11:15 that night? I think it's time that you told me the truth, Peter. Don't you?
More Coronation Street in half an hour.